and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. Happy fall. So I wanted to make this video a long time ago, but I can only get to it now. Anyways, basically I'm in my grade 12 year. I'm in my last year of high school. It is senior year and I'm actually really excited about having to graduate and university, but it's also super nerve-wracking. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I have in my bag this year for senior year, as well as how I love to keep organized and all the online resources and tools that I use to help me stay productive and be on top of myself. I'm also going to be sharing something that I created myself called the Sunday Reset Routine that also really helps me get ready for the week coming ahead for school, and as well as my setup here for my desk as well. All of that stuff just combines on getting me really prepared for school, because I know it's really stressful, and especially during senior year when you have all the university stuff to worry about as well. So you guys can take some inspiration from this video, get some good ideas, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, now I'm going to first show you guys my school bag for this school year. She's half deep. This is my school bag for this year. I really like it. It's like a really nice cream kind of color, as well as it's a material that you can wash this bag whenever you need to. I know I definitely need to wash this one soon, but yeah, I did purchase this bag off of Amazon. But yeah, let's get into the contents of my bag and what I have. All right, so first we have these two front pockets right here, and in one I like to keep a charger. This is just for my devices like my tablet and my laptop. That's what I always bring to school. They die kind of fast, so I always end up using this at least once a day. And in the other pocket I also have my portable charger, just in case, you know, you always need like a backup. This is also for my phone and like my AirPods in case they die during class. In these side pockets, I usually just keep my water bottle in here or something else, or like an extra mug or something that I like to bring. Now let's get into the main pocket. So this is what the main pocket kind of like looks like. Not everything is in here right now. Some of this stuff I also keep in my locker because it's kind of hard to fit everything into one bag. So whatever classes I need books for now, I bring home, and then for other classes I bring home the other day. I'm gonna show you guys something that I cannot live without that I keep in my school bag, and that is my daily planner. This planner is a to-do planner from Amazon and it's super aesthetic and I love it. I use this literally every single day to keep track of my tasks. It's not necessarily an agenda, but it just has like a to-do list section, must get done today section, like notes, your water intake, a little mini meal plan for the day, as well as on the top it just allows you to write something you're grateful for, which I really love. And I use highlighters and I color code everything. The tasks I do in green, and like meetings and events I do in this tan color. Yeah, we're gonna go on to my pencil case. This is the pencil case that I use. I really like this like pattern and color. It's like the pink and white. 3 pockets in there. The first pocket is probably the one I use the most. It's all of my highlighters and pens and markers. I found this really aesthetic, like simple highlighter set that just has a lot of neutral colors, which I really like because I like to keep all my notes on a theme and stuff. And I also have a extra Sharpie and 3 pens that came with the highlighters. And these are my favorite ink pens in the world, the Pentel Energel 0.7. Buy like the bulk packs off of Amazon, but to school I just like to take the black and the red. In the middle pocket I have my calculator. Always gotta need this for math. I use this all the time. I keep 2 pencils always on hand. This is my protractor. This is a whiteout thing. And these I got from Muji. They're super cute. They're adhesive like sticky notes, but they're like grid paper. And I also have this set of sticky notes. I actually have the full set. It's in my locker at school, but it's like this full set of different colored sticky notes from Amazon that you can, they come with this like ruler part, which I use all the time. I use the sticky notes to tab my binders as well as tab my textbooks, which I'll show you in a little bit, which is really helpful. In the final pocket, I just have a bunch more sticky notes. These are like fully adhesive sticky notes as these ones. And then I just have an eraser and my sharpener. My goal was to honestly just keep everything simple this year because I used to pack a lot of stuff into my pencil case. So just having like those few simple essentials just really makes everything a little bit less chaotic. All right, now I'm gonna move on to the rest of my stuff, like my books and my binders. So these are kind of like the books and binders that I store in my school bag. The first thing is binders. I actually have 2 of these. The other one's not with me right now. Our school goes by like day 1 and day 2. So I have a day 1 binder in my locker and like the day 2 binder with me right now. now, and whatever day it is and whatever homework I have to do, I just take that binder. And this is my math notebook. I don't take notes in here, but I do my homework in here. So all my math homework gets done in this one book. I like to use the sticky notes that I showed you guys earlier to highlight any errors that I did. And lastly, something that I carry with me literally everywhere, even if I don't need it, is my calculus textbook, my math textbook. I'm just scared I'm gonna lose this all the time because I need this. And as you can see, I also like to tab my sections with the sticky notes that I used before from my pencil case, which makes it really easy to find lessons and find the homework questions that I need to do. And I also like to use my highlighters to highlight any important text, and then I write that text in my notes. I just highlight any of my homework questions that I need to do, or anything that just kind of confuses me and that I need to ask. Before moving on to my favorite tech essentials, I would just like to highlight something. A lot of these products that I use for my back to school are on Amazon. If you feel like you want to purchase them yourself, but it's really hard to find online, I have a whole custom storefront with all of my back to school essentials, study essentials, and more, as well as skincare and hair care and food and cooking stuff. I have it all on that storefront. So if you want to access any of these products or check them out yourself, just make sure to look in the description below. It's right there. And yeah, that's kind of it for books. But now I'm going to move on to the most essential parts of my school bag. My two holy grails, my laptop and my iPad. I use these every single day when I go to school because I use my laptop to do work and assignments, and I use my iPad for notes all the time. So that was it in terms of my school bag. And now I'm going to move on to my favorite tech essentials, which I'm going to show you on both of these. Starting off with my MacBook, two tools that I use here all the time. This is the MacBook Pro. I've had it for like probably 2 years now, and it's in pretty good condition. And I obviously got this case from Amazon. All right, let's open her up and I'm gonna show you guys. I was in like middle school, I used to use this, but then in high school, I kind of dropped it, and then this year I finally picked it up again, and that thing was Notion. I saw it get super popular over time, and I decided to just give it a shot myself, and it has definitely had an upgrade since the last time I used it. For example, like the templates feature has a lot of different preset templates, so you don't have to. It's basically my life compiled onto one tiny little website. So I call it my dashboard, and I have pretty much every aspect of my life on this Notion. It is literally such an amazing way for me to stay organized and keep organized. All right, so let me show you guys what I have here on my Notion. All right, you guys, so this is my main Notion page. This is what it looks like. I really like the theme, and I basically just took a template and I customized it to myself. I'm not gonna go too in depth, but here I have basically just everything related to kind of like my outside of school activities. So things like my Etsy store and my website, my social media posts, my Pinterest blogs, all kinds of things. I can just give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek, like my YouTube planner. And here's where I keep all of my school stuff, so my academics. So for example, here I have my assignment tracker, as well as my classes, my schedule, and all my different courses. And something I wanted to highlight was my university stuff. Obviously, because university is a very stressful thing, and to make the process a little less cluttery and disorganized, having this one page with everything just keeps it really nice and really clarified. And honestly, I just have like any quick notes or grocery list, things that I have to buy, daily checklists, and all kinds of stuff. If you guys want a more detailed Notion tour, I can definitely do a separate video on that. Just let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely do that for you guys. All right, the next thing I wanted to highlight was my Google Calendar. This one is another really essential one. So this is what my Google Calendar looks like. I have that are expanded into different colors. So for example, like extracurriculars and tests, and anything that I have to meal prep, anything that I have to make for content. So this is just like an example of a typical week in my life. And then I can show you another one. Here's like another example of a week in my life where I just have anything, any meetings and school and any exams or tests that I just have time blocked right there. Again, if you guys want a detailed Google Calendar tutorial, I can definitely do that for you as well. I love to do that kind of stuff, so just let me know in the comments down below and I can help you with that. I got this iPad for my birthday, which was back in May, and literally it's been the best gift ever. So now I'm showing you guys a little bit of my GoodNotes dashboard and how my notebooks are generally structured. So here I have all the different notebooks, and they're in different colors for all the different subjects that I have, and I can take you through one for example. So for example, here's my notebook for calculus, which I get on on here every day. I created the custom templates and designs all by myself. They are all hyperlinked. So here I have an index, and what hyperlink means is that when I click it, it will go directly to that page. So for example, if I wanted to go to chapter 6, all I have to do is click it and I'd be straight to the chapter 6 like index. And then let's say I wanted to access 6.3, I just click it right here and it take me directly there. And these are kind of like how my notes are structured. I have a different theme kind of for each chapter and for each notebook. Here's another one. This is for my econ class. It's a little bit different than my calculus class. And I also keep more than just my notes on this. For example, I keep a lot of different organization stuff for my life. So for example, this is my weekly meal planner where I like to keep things like groceries and when I'm eating, for example, just to be more organized for meal prep. Because like you guys know, I love to cook. And yeah, this one's really cute. I also keep my one in blue as well. I also keep a daily to-do checklist on here as well in terms of my notes. So if I need to take notes on anything, I just write it down. And then when I'm going to write my notes, I just check that to-do list right there. Also, I keep a habit tracker as well. So habit trackers for things like studying, school. For example, if I were to like make my bed and just like check off all the days of the month that I was able to do that as well. And lastly, I keep my improvement journal, which is a concept that I made myself. This is kind of what it looks like. It just has things like that I am grateful for, my morning goals, my afternoon goals, a reflection of my day, my meal planner, my mood tracker, and all stuff like that. So if I will use this one on my iPad as well. So if you guys are interested in any of these templates that I just showed, I highly recommend checking out my Etsy store, where I sell all of these digital products, which will help you optimize for back to school and stay more productive. So definitely go check that out. If you are interested, it's also in a link in the description below. All right, now I'm gonna take you guys through my desk setup for this school year. This is like just kind of like my workstation when I get back and where I do my homework until the depths, till late at night, so. Alright, so this is my desk setup, and I always like to keep it as organized as possible because once I get back from school, I'm always super tired. Having this organized just makes it way easier and way less stressful. It's really simplistic, it's really easy to the eye. So obviously I have my desk lamp here, my desktop here. It's just kind of like what my main dashboard looks like. I always like to have that Notion and that Google Calendar up at all times, and I've been really liking this book, Atomic Habits. I'm trying to read more often, and this one has really been helping me out, as well as my journal. You guys know about my journal and that I love to journal. This one is also up on my Amazon Faves page if you want to check that out as well. I have a printer here, my pens, and this has been literally my holy grail. I really wanted to touch on this. Actually, a self-heating mug warmer. I drink a lot of coffee. I drink warm drinks. I just keep my drink on here and it stays hot for as long as I need it to stay hot while I'm working. Again, I got this one off of Amazon and you can check it out on my Amazon Faves page. These are my drawers, the insides of them. So I have like papers, cleaners, and all these are my pens from previous years and highlighters. This is definitely my favorite drawer. And as well as just like pages and all that kind of stuff. Here is my calendar. I obviously need this right beside my workstation just to highlight any important dates that I need to use. And yeah. Alright you guys, the last thing I wanted to touch on that has really been helping me this senior year and how I plan to stay productive and organized and the best version of myself is my Sunday reset routine. I basically just created this concept myself and I came up with some ideas on just to create a solid routine that will help me reset for the week. So every Sunday night I do all of these things. So by Monday I am less stressed with all the other things I have to get done apart from school and just staying clean and staying organized and all that. I keep it right on my calendar so I always know it's there and that I always have to do it. And even if I'm tired on a Sunday night, which I know we all are, I force myself to do it anyways because it is so worth it in the long run of the week. Alright, so the first thing is laundry. Oh my goodness, it's always good to have a clean laundry and a clean closet. Then I have things like any schoolwork, and then I prep both my Notion and my Google Calendar with any events or major things and my schedule setups. And I also go on my daily planner and I write the outline for each day and anything important that is happening as well. Then I do full clean in my room and bathroom. So just things like wiping down my desk, sweeping the floors, putting out a candle, and all kinds of stuff. I take out my garbage, and then obviously I move on to any meal prepping. I meal prep literally every week. Any content work that I have to do or any other miscellaneous work that I have to do. At the end, I take the biggest everything shower. So everything from shampoo, conditioner, hair mask, shaving, scrub, all that kinds of stuff. My girlies know about self-care and they know how exhausting the everything shower is, but it is just the best in the long run. And then by the end, I'm so tired. So I always treat myself to a little bit of a takeout or some Uber Eats. Not only does it make me feel good, it also makes me feel super prepared for the rest of the week. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got some inspiration out of it and some ideas, hopefully. I just wanted to note a little bit of something. Just because you are starting school and there's all these kinds of things you have to do and you're stressing out, you're letting go of all the things you actually love, that's not an optimal way to keep going. You always need to make sure you have something there that you really like to do. And just make sure that you're continuing the stuff you love. For example, I'm still continuing to cook. I love to cook. I'm finding time for that. I'm still enjoying creating content. I'm still trying to move my body. And I'm still trying to find that time because that's just what keeps me happy. Again, make sure to check out both my Amazon face page and my Etsy store for digital products and back to school products and all my essential products that I have. I have a lot of more vlogs coming up soon. I have a lot of university tours coming up in the next month or so. So I'll be doing a vlog on each of those as well and show you guys the experience. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on all my other socials, which is in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy fall. Bye.